Today we're going to be talking about translations and proving why all translations. So how we're going to start is we're going to plot 2 points, plot AB and plot CD. So what we're going to do is we're going to shift these up a little bit by a certain amount of units, and since we're not going to use numbers, we'll just say that's X units. You're going to move both of them up the same amount. So then we're going to translate this over x1 and up x2 to make it into the exact point, and do the same thing for this point over x1 and up x2. So for this new point, we're going to have 2 new equations, and it's going to be a plus x1 and b plus x2, and then down here it's going to be c plus x1 and d plus x2. So what our goal is here is to find the distance between these 2 points, between AB and CD, and then find the distance from our new points. So in order to do that, we're going to have to follow the equation of the absolute value of A minus C plus the absolute value of B minus D. And because this is already in simplest form, we know that this will be the equation that'll be needed to find the distance between here. So now we're going to want to do the same thing for our new equations as well. So A plus x1, B plus x2, C plus x, D plus x2. So therefore, by doing all that, we're trying to find the final distance. So when we're applying that to the equation that we already talked about, we're going to try to simplify it down into simplest form. So in order to do that, we're going to do the absolute value of A plus x1 minus C plus x1. So these are putting the 2 equations for our new points into the larger equations, and this would be the original equation, and then we're going to simplify it down all the way to it being the absolute value of A minus C plus the absolute value of B minus D, which is our original equation. So from simplifying down our equation, we see that it matches our original equation, absolute value of A minus C plus absolute value of B minus D, which proves that since that's the equation for both of these points, that they are both isometries, and since we use variables and not numbers, that proves that all translations are isometries.